Hello everyone, it's Shane Conto here, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review a small science fiction thriller mockumentary kind of put together film, and it's called Phoenix Forgotten. This was actually produced by Ridley Scott, and I heard some buzz around this film, and looking at the reviews, a lot of it has a lot of negative reviews, and a lot of it says, this is just a Blair Witch ripoff. This wasn't as good as Blair Witch, so I'm going to give it a rotten rating. I'm disappointed by that kind of, hey, let's judge movies based off of other movies, and I like this one better, so this one automatically sucks. I'm going to start by saying I've never seen The Blair Witch, so this is a clean slate review of this film, completely based off of what I saw in this film, as I like to do with my reviews, is each film is separate. And if you're going to base things off of oh, it did the same kind of stuff as this, film has been around for over 100 years. If there isn't recycling in things, then sorry, you're going to have to just get over it and just not enjoy movies anymore, because nothing's really truly original anymore, because ideas have been used for well over 100 years at this point. But to get off of that diatribe and onto the actual review for this film, this was directed by Justin Barber, and it's a documentary being put together by this young woman who, when she was a kid, there was an alien sighting over Phoenix, and her brother and two of his friends disappeared a week later, and it's kind of doing a documentary of her trying to figure out what happened to her brother, trying to figure that out, and uncovering some interesting mysteries that come out of this film and out of what happened. Supposedly this is based off of true events, as those lights were seen back in 1997 and disappearing teenagers, but obviously where this goes, it takes its own spin on what might have actually happened. And I thought this was a really interesting film, and was tons more creepy as I was the only person in the theater watching it, so that just made it even worse. But I think Justin Barber does a nice job of putting this film together, and it was honestly felt like a believable documentary, which is a good thing, because it makes you really think, is this some real footage mixed in, and so with everything that's going on, and that was very interesting to me. And it mixes different footage very well, because it uses footage from 1997 a lot, and it's grainier, it's on different kinds of cameras, and then you have her today interviewing people on nicer handheld camera and stuff like that, and I think it meshed that well and put this story together pretty interestingly. And it was definitely an engaging mystery. I was sitting there really wanting to figure out what could have happened, what might have happened, and in terms of the actual movie, what did happen. And the way this is structured, by the end, there wasn't the greatest authentic payoff to the whole situation. And honestly, it kind of, to just talk about a little bit, the first hour of this is figuring out what could have happened and what evidence they do have and stuff, and then a convenient twist happens into what the movie says happens, which obviously has no basis for actually happening, but in terms of this film world, this is what happens. And unfortunately, the first two-thirds is kind of in a lower gear and not really moving anywhere, kind of, and that could have been done better. But once you hit that third act, it is intense and engaging and thrilling. And what I really liked about this, it had real fear and tension without using obnoxious jump scares, obnoxious music. The use of sound in this film was done very, very well to build up tension for genuine scares, and I really appreciated that in this film. And overall, I don't know any of the actors that are in this film, but everyone did a very good job of making them. Everyone felt like believable people, They might not have been like the most depthful characters, not the most interesting of characters, but they felt like real people, and that really went into making this documentary feel real, and that was the most important thing. And boy, did I walk out really intense and freaked out a bit by what happened throughout this film. And overall, I'm gonna give Phoenix Forgotten a B plus, and I actually rather enjoyed it, and I would really suggest giving it a try. Now, as always, check out my other reviews here on the Wasteland Reviewer YouTube channel. I really encourage you guys to be checking it out if you guys enjoy listening to people talk about movies. And please comment in the comment section and start a conversation. And I love talking about movies. I'd love to talk to you guys about it. Really proud because one of my videos got up to 200 views, which is kind of weird for me, thinking about 200 people watched a video of me. So hopefully more and more people check out my reviews. And if you guys enjoy looking at written reviews as well, which I do as well, check out my buddy Vinny's blog, Let's Talk Movies, and that's cinemaconversations.blogspot.com. And you might find some of my videos on there as well for some of my reviews. Keep on watching movies and checking out reviews.